What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday, and I intend on doing the exact same. What is going on, y'all? We don't have any church announcements for today, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the mess that involves Miss Sanya Richards Ross. Now, you guys do know that she is an Olympian, but of course, a lot of us know her from being on the Real Housewives of Atlanta from season 14 to the last season, which was season 15. Well, with everything that's going around about the current cast of season 16, with Kenya and Portia being the only ones that's confirmed being back, and Marlo confirmed to be fired, and Candy being confirmed to quit the show on her own, we were wondering what was going on with Sanya and Drew. Well, in a conversation with US Weekly, Sanya finally talks about her being fired from the Real Housewives of Atlanta after 2 seasons in a row. Let's go ahead and get into what she said, and then we'll be right back.
I know you have so many businesses going on, so in this partnership, new motherhood. How do you feel about not having cameras in your life anymore?
I honestly think God knows best, because I don't think I could have done everything that I've done in the last few months while filming the show.
Sure.
I was like, oh, it's no problem. Like, I'll have the baby and it'll be fine. And it will, people get to see that, because obviously when we started, we weren't sure we were going to have it.
Yeah.
And I was excited about that possibility. And then when it wasn't happening, I was like, this is a blessing, because it's been a lot.
Yeah.
And I really needed to be present. I needed to be present for my family and for my husband and for my eldest son. And inevitably the show really pulls you away. You have to be there and be committed. And so I think it was the perfect timing. I always knew when I started Housewives that it would probably be for a short time, because I do so many things and I say yes to life. And it was a wonderful opportunity.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed interacting with the women. I loved meeting people. I found a great tribe through the Housewives. But I think it was the perfect time for me to move on and start doing other things. And I'm really excited about this next chapter and all the great things that I'm working on.
Were you surprised, though?
No, I wasn't, because, I feel like even before I joined the cast, the reason I joined the cast was for the same thing. They're trying to find the right group of women. And so, after, my last season, we had been on break for like almost a year.
Right. No, it's been a while.
And so for me, I had already started moving on mentally. There are other things that I wanted to do. And I really do think it is a really tough show to cast.
Yeah.
Because I think that the nostalgia of the show is that these women did start out all as really great friends. Or at least if they weren't, they had an opportunity to build and become really great friends. And now I do think that it's going to be really hard to create a show like that again.
Yeah.
Unless they start from scratch with women who are really friends, it really does take time for you to build genuine relationships.
No, it's so true.
And so for me, I feel like we were on that track. I know Marlo and I have become really great friends.
Really?
Yeah, Candy and I keep in touch. But, I think that the show, it's really, really difficult to build the kind of friendship that I think makes a great show, in such a short period of time.
Right. Yeah. Do you feel like maybe they should have given you one more season just to kind of feel that out a little bit? I mean, it's been such a long break now. It's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with it either way. I always, I am a person who really trust the path of my life.
Sure.
And so, when I saw that it probably wasn't going to be happening anymore, I had already started to think about like what I wanted to do next and really, kind of emotionally move on from it. So no, I don't think it was about necessarily them picking. And I always say, just because you're not picked doesn't mean you're not chosen, right?
Sure.
So I feel like I'm chosen to go on and do great things.
Yeah.
And so, so I, if it would have happened, I do think that we could have continued to build something great, but it wasn't meant to be.
All right, so that was Sanya talking about her exit from the Real Housewives of Atlanta after having 2 seasons on the show. And honestly, I must say that I liked her answer. I liked everything that she said, and I do agree with everything that she said in regards to what makes the show work. The problem with the Real Housewives of Atlanta is the fact that, like she said, the show did start off with people that actually knew each other in some form or fashion. Nene knew Deshaun. Nene knew what's her name? She knew Kim, and she also knew Sheree. I think I said Sheree. So yeah, she knew Sheree, Kim, and Deshaun before she came on the show. I don't think she knew Lisa. I don't think anybody really knew Lisa. And in my opinion, I felt like they were trying to push Lisa to the forefront at the very beginning of this show. I really do believe that. And then when season 2 came and Deshaun left and we brought in Candy, Candy only knew Lisa before the show. And then, the third season, they brought in Phaedra, who kind of knew Nene from back in Athens. So when you start bringing people on the show, that I think the only way that it'll work and it'll be organic is if you build this show around someone that knows a lot of people. With this show being built around Kenya and Portia, I really feel like they need to bring in people that they both know. I think that with them talking about people like Ming Lee coming on, I know that she hangs with Portia. People like Shamia, that's Portia's best friend, and she's cool with Kenya. There was some girl named Britt that they said was casted. From what I heard in the streets, that Britt and Portia got a history. So whether it's friends or foes, you need to bring in people that know each other, and it makes a better show. When Sanya first came on the show, I was very excited to see her. I didn't know anything about her. I'm not into like the Olympics and sports and things like that, so I really didn't know much about her. But I thought it would be interesting to see somebody come on this show that's from that background. And Sanya wasn't a terrible housewife, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could take her or leave her. She wasn't terrible. I just don't think that she took a stand for anything. I felt like she straddled the fence, or she pretended to be neutral when she knew that she wasn't, and she didn't really stand on anything. However, her family was great for TV. I would have loved to see her journey, having her new baby or whatever or whatnot. So that would have been nice to see, but the show was on hold. They didn't know what they wanted to do. And, with the break being as long as it was, they gave Sanya, more opportunity and more leeway to do other things, which is the same thing that Candy said that she did. So she seems to be in a good place with it. She seems to, gotten what she needed to get up out of it. And I think I see Sanya doing a lot of other things outside of the Housewives of Atlanta, which is a good thing. She's using the platform for what she needs to use it for. So am I gonna miss Sanya at all? Not necessarily, but I don't think that she was a bad person, and I don't think she was a terrible housewife. She just wasn't my favorite, I guess good riddance, I guess. I don't know. But I don't want to say it like that, because that means, girl, get your ass out of here. We ain't want you here anyway. Like, I don't want it to come across like that. But yeah, But like I said, I like her answer. I appreciated what she said. And I'm glad to see that she's moved on, and she sees it as a positive. So that's all I can say about that. So shout out to Sanya. So with that being said, you guys, make sure you guys pre-order Tremel's new single. It's the Everything remix featuring Rico with a K. Make sure you guys pick it up. Make sure you guys support Carl, aka Star, with his new song called Goblin, which is available now. And make sure you guys pick up Nasty by Bando Kane, featuring Tay G, Alonda, and the Hood Hoes, which is also available now. Support these three because they are independent artists, and they all have graced my platform, and two of them are my friends, and one is the baby daddy. So that's really it. Make sure you guys support all three. With that being said, you guys, I am your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out here, and until my next video, I'll holler at you guys a little bit later, and I will leave you guys with the promo from King Darius Books. Bye.
What's up, everyone? It is Darius asking you to check out my newest children's book, DJ Stands on Business. Follow along as 5 friends who are entrepreneurs by the name of Pixel, Raven, a dynamic duo we can learn, and a children's book author named DJ use their entrepreneurial spirit to save money to go on a trip to Mexico. So follow along as children can learn about terms that teach them about entrepreneurship and give them the opportunity to open up the world in the adventures of friendship and entrepreneurship. You can check out my children's book, DJ Stands on Business, as well as DJ's Favorite Day and Twinkle Little Star at www.kingdariusbooks.com.